Hello Internet, and welcome to my latest movie review, that being of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Keeping in line with all the Star Wars reviews that I am doing right before the premiere of Episode 7.
Now, let's travel back in time for a little history lesson.
Back in the days of yore, George Lucas, like anyone back in Hollywood, was a young, aspiring filmmaker who just wanted to make his dreams come true. This aspiration would lead him into his worldwide acclaim and fame when he made the great movie American Graffiti. Surprisingly, however, Universal Studios thought that American Graffiti was going to be a humongous flop at the box office, and before the movie even came out, they terminated their contract with Lucas. And a project that he had on hold for a while named Star Wars was yet again put on hold. Soon enough, 20th Century Fox came into the mix. He had told them what films he had done before, and they really liked American Graffiti. However, these dumbasses thought to themselves, this movie isn't going to be a hit, so let's just keep all the merchandise rights to Lucas. As a result, it made one of the biggest mistakes that 20th Century Fox has ever made as far as marketing. And it also made George Lucas an incredibly rich man. Sure enough, Star Wars was a huge hit in 1977 at the global box office, and it grew into a large series. And now we are here at present day. So yeah, giving all the merchandising rights to one single man definitely seemed like a really big step down for 20th Century Fox. In fact, it was probably the dumbest decision ever made. But let's get right into the review. Star Wars was a space action adventure with drama, suspense, awesome action, hilarity, and a great cast of characters, such as Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Ben Kenobi, and motherfucking Han Solo! I'm very sorry. And with Star Wars being a mainstream success, it launched 2 more sequels in the way of its 9-year run, actually. Then, of course, it gave way to the prequels, but I already reviewed those, so let's move on. The basic story of this movie is that R2-D2 has a hold of the battle plans and designs for the Death Star, showing all of its strengths, weaknesses, and so forth. They escape from an attack that the princess's ship was under by a Star Destroyer, which Darth Vader takes Princess Leia captive. Luke then buys these droids from a few Jawas that had picked them up earlier in the movie. R2-D2 leads them to Old Ben. Old Ben leads them to Mos Eisley, where they find Chewbacca and Han Solo. They go into space. They go to the Death Star. They rescue the princess. Old Ben gets killed. They get the Death Star plans to the rebels. The rebels go to the Death Star and blow it up! There's a huge medal ceremony where Luke and Han get medals, but for some reason Chewbacca doesn't get a medal. I guess there's still racism in the galaxy or something. And then the movie ends. And yes, there are a lot of plot holes to this movie, but this is still one of the great films that has ever been made. The visual effects still hold up to this day. The visuals still look incredible, even compared to some big blockbusters of today with the CGI and everything. And the visual effects stands up to this day because of the innovations that ILM, or Industrial Light and Magic, has made to the industry, going from the lightsaber effects to the space battles to everything. This movie stands the test of time with its great characters and great script for that matter. Camera work is solid, the action is great, and by God, this movie is just darn gone incredible. Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope gets an A+. So that was my review of Episode 4. What did you guys think of it? Tell me down in the comments below. Like the video, share it on social media. I'll see you when I review Episode 5. And I will see all you guys in the next video. Have a great day.